What's going on, people? How y'all doing today? What's going on with y'all? It's a good day today, man. Another day you wake up, another day you get a chance to fight the MTA, advocate for the people. It's a great day. It's a great day. Let me see something. Let me make sure my sound is working. All right, my sound is working. But it's a great another great day. And let me just get straight to it. The MTA is some evil folks, right? They are liars. They are con artists. They are people who simply do not care about you, no matter what they do or what they think or what they say. Systemically, the MTA does not care about you. They don't care about you as the passenger. They do not care about you as the worker. Now, what you guys have to realize is that you're going to have good people that work around evilness, right? And when you do see good things happen, it's because of those good people shielding you away from that evilness, whatever that evilness may be, right? But systemically, the MTA don't care about you. I don't care if you're the passenger. I don't care if you're the worker, right? They just don't care. Uh, you're going to see some things come out of my platform that's going to just shock you very soon, right? And some of these MTA bosses be saying these wicked things in plain sight. It's just that we don't be paying attention to what we really should be paying attention to. I'm telling you, the information that I'm going to release is going to mess y'all up. A lot of people ask me all the time in my comments, Tramel, why don't you get this to mainstream media? Progressive Action is mainstream media. We are the media, right? And why do I say that we are the media? It's because our numbers is better than the traditional media platforms. Collectively, I reach over 6 million people a month. If you look at the hosts of some of these news channels, I got more followers, I get more interaction, I have more impact. I don't have a boss to answer to tell me that this story is good, this story is not good. I put out what the people want to hear. I put out what the people want to see unfiltered. And that's what makes us unique as a platform, as Progressive Action. And I know that the information that I got to go against these MTA bosses, the news just not go cover. That's one of the main reasons I decided to make Progressive Action, was because I knew that the mainstream media would not cover the stories that we need to be covered. And over the past 11 years, I built this platform, which is the biggest labor platform, not only in New York City, but in the whole entire country. The MTA is afraid of that. Anybody who opposes us is afraid of that, including politicians, because they know that I just simply won't bite my tongue. They know I simply would not just go along to get along. And they know I will put accountability where it belongs. And most importantly, I'm not afraid. And I believe that's why God chose me, because I'm not afraid. The MTA are diabolical, evil people, no matter what the color of their skin is. And I'm going to give you guys a couple of facts. The people who control New York City Transit at the top right now are black folk. It's black folks. And people will be led to believe that black folk got black folk back. Nah, nah. Because then you got these bourgeoisie blacks, which is at the top of the MTA. And they don't like nobody. They only look out for each other. Everybody else is peons. So when y'all see me made that video the other day talking about you didn't heal, you just got promoted, I was speaking on particular people inside of the MTA, in which I'm going to be dropping some bombshell stories and lives and reels talking about how diabolical they are and how hurt they are and how they trying to enact revenge on people who never did anything to them. And I'm going to be very strategic. I'm going to be very surgical on how I deliver these messages. Because now I do got a team behind me. And I remember what Tupac Shakur said. He said, do not start a war unless you got your money right. And he said he got his money right now. He's ready for war. I'm ready for that war now. Because one thing they going to understand is that they are not bigger than the program. They are not even the program. They may set the agenda, but nobody is bigger than the program, including me. I had a manager, high-ranking manager at that, somebody, a shot caller, somebody who has the ability to help workers out like this. I asked for the definition of a particular rule, which is Rule 31, in which I feel like I don't know the correct definition of this rule because according to the rule, Eric Shepard should not have been in trouble, along with countless others. So as a vice president and management being the gatekeeper of the rule, I'll ask them for the past 5-6 weeks the definition of a particular rule. And this manager the other day gaslit me. And then I didn't know what gaslighting mean. As if she is the goddess of definitions. But when I dug into this particular person's past, I seen that they didn't know definitions themselves. This particular person worked for the Port Authority. And this particular person claimed that she was discriminated on because she was a woman and she was black, and blamed the white man for her downfalls at the Port Authority. And the powers that be told her that she was wrong. Now, when it came to Rule 31 and I was going back and forth with this particular manager, she tried to tell me, Tramel, condescendingly too. I'm not, you can't speak to me condescending. She tried to say, Tramel, you're the only one who don't know what the definition of this rule is. Well, you don't know what the definition of discrimination is. You tried to use your gender and your blackness to say that the white man was discriminating against you. Because that was what was in that paperwork. You blamed the white man. But when I look at how you carry yourself on this MTA property, you're just not that smart. I don't know if anybody ever told you that. And more importantly, you a hurt individual. The same pain that you claim that these people inflicted on you at the Port Authority, you trying to inflict that same pain on the employees of New York City Transit. And I'm here to tell you that would not be tolerated under any shape, form, or fashion. You are a hurt individual, and the New York City Transit Authority would not be your punching bag. I'm going to expose all of this soon. And y'all know how I get down. I put names to faces. I put faces on screens. I make people familiar with the people who's causing the trauma on us. They won't be able to hide. They will not be able to hide. These particular people love to throw blackness in my face. And I do believe, as black folk, just like every other set of people in the agency, they stick together. They stick together. But when you dealing with your own people who want you, their version of sticking together is, we're going to do for us, but we ain't going to do nothing for you. Give us grace. Don't criticize us. Don't speak bad upon us, because we want to get further and continue to leave all others behind. Because when you dealing with these uppity folks in the MTA, the executive C-suite folks at the MTA, they don't care about you, the worker. They don't care about you, the passenger. The only thing they care about is their reputations. We are just a stepping stone for them to get further in life. And we done seen this amongst not only black folks at the MTA, but all races. How many people leave the MTA to go on to better pastures without making anything better here? How many of them do that? I believe that this is just bad timing for them. They did everything in their power to get rid of me. The emails that I released the other day on my YouTube shows that they was targeting me. They was manipulating me to fight their battles. They did everything in their power to count me out. But God counted me back in. And now they must reap what they sow. And the great part about this is I don't have to work for New York City Transit or work for the union to get my message out. In fact, if I did not work for, I don't work for the MTA no more. And if I didn't work for the union, my attacks would be way much more deliberate, brutal. Because I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm not one of those people that take the high road. If you go low, I'm going under the devil's feet. 100%. And what I want to say that not everybody in upper management is bad. Not everybody in upper management is bad. But the ones who are bad are tyrants, evildoers. They do the bare minimum just to say that they gave you a little bit of crumbs. So this escalation that's going to happen on the internet, on these MTA managers, they're going to see something that they've never seen before. They probably would be lucky to have a job once I release this information. And I'm going to tell you, my goal is never to get anybody fired. My goal is accountability. Because the only thing these slick talking folks care about is their reputations. This one manager, I was texting this one manager and was like, look what's going on. The minute I told them I was going to attack his reputation and hold him accountable, I get a 7-page letter in text where he tried to personalize a situation to act like I'm upset. I'm not upset. You can't do nothing to help me. You can't do nothing for me. You got more to lose than I do. And you would think that, because I'm not asking for any favors, I'm asking for folks to do the correct thing. And what sent me over the edge the past 2 months was how they played this assault game against us, act like they want to protect transit workers, but they have done nothing. They come to the table, they have these meetings with us, they say, this is a good idea, we could do this, we could do that. And then at the last minute, they pull a rug from up under our feet and say no. Well, moving forward, I say no to letting y'all slide with any goddamn thing. I say no to playing a game that does not benefit nobody. I never played the game anyway. The only thing I'm asking for, I'm not asking for any favors. I am asking for the transit authority to protect the workforce. I am asking the transit authority to put something out there tangible. I don't want a recycle bulletin. Those don't work. I don't want word salads. I don't want meetings that's just ceremonial, just so y'all can kick the can, down the road for us to be back in the same damn spot again. If you cannot create any goddamn thing tangible to protect the workers, to increase morale, to give us the respect that we deserve, we're going to see an escalation that y'all never seen before. Y'all could say that, oh, one guy had to say, oh, Tramel, I never had somebody threaten me as much as you. It ain't no goddamn threats. This is called accountability. It's a threat because you feel I'm going to attack your reputation. And I am. But it's going to be talking about accountability and the things that you say and the way that you lead. It's not going to be none of that Wizard of Oz stuff where you don't know who's the man behind the curtain. We're going to show the world who you are, the decisions that you make, who said what. That's what's called transparency. That's what's called transparency. And this manager had the nerve to say, I fixed 26,000 things, backlogs. And none of that hit my department. And they claim that there's no conspiracy against subways. These people are insane. These people are insane. But they're going to get everything they ask for. Now, I am a very fair person. I would rather being able to work with management and get as much stuff done as possible without having to fight them all the time. I don't mind, but goddamn, can we get something done? They got the opportunity to do the right thing with something tangible. They have the opportunity to do the right thing with something tangible. They all watch my videos. I'm not going to send them the video. I'm not going to send them an email. I'm not going to do anything. If you cool with any of the top bosses at the MTA, Critchlow, Valerie, the boss, Anita Miller, Bernard Jackson, who I like, by the way, any one of them, we're going to start at the top. Send them this video. And you know the game that management play? They play this game of plausible deniability. Plausible deniability. You ain't gonna play plausible deniability with this video. If you ain't see it, joke's on you. But what I think that they should do, I think that they should contact me and say, let's have a conversation to see how we can make things better. And they on the clock. They are on the clock. They on the clock. They got a week to figure this out. 1 week to figure this out. And I'm not talking about figuring it out with a meeting. I'm talking about with something tangible. They have 1 week. And if they don't get it together within a week, and they know I'm not bullshitting, because I sent them the videos of that, what I'm going to release on them. And trust me when I tell y'all this, these videos is going to hurt them. These videos is going to hurt them. And the only thing that we are asking for them to do is the right thing. Not asking for any favors. I'm not asking for anything out of the ordinary than just to protect your workers with something tangible and not just word salads. And what's crazy is that I don't understand why they wouldn't do it. You know what the MTA do when somebody get assaulted? They just call them and they feel like they did their job. That's all they do. They just call them and act like they did their job. And like I said, this whole thing transpired because they waiting for a worker to die. Let me just be 100% honest with you. They're waiting for a worker to die again because when train operator Gobu died, the MTA did nothing to change policy, procedure, or protocol to make sure that that would not happen again. We had an escalation of workers getting assaulted, shot with BB guns, slashed across the face, um, jumped, and the transit authority did absolutely nothing to change policy, procedure, or protocol on how we protect ourselves at work. They would not even embolden us with Rule 31 and giving us the definition and showing us what Rule 31 looks like in real life. Because they don't care if we live or die. They do not care if we live or die. Now, once again, this goes back to the post that I made the other day. Hurt people hurt people. This is not only in domestic violence relationships. This is not only in abusive relationships. This is also at the workplace. This woman who tried to gaslight me and think that she's higher than thou. She's holier than thou. And I kind of liked her, to be honest with you. But sometimes she just doesn't make any sense. I don't think that she see it. Like she just doesn't make any sense. And well, whatever. I don't want to get into that. But I'm going to show you what I mean when I say hurt people, the manager style. I'm going to show you guys. And that's gonna be I'm. You know how you gotta just send a warning shot just to show them that you're not playing. That's gonna be the first video I release just to show what I mean. Because you want to know what they do, everything in their damn power to hurt us, to embarrass us. They don't care about our feelings, but they know that with this Progressive Action TV platform that reach millions a month, when people looking at them funny in the street, I want them to say, oh, that's that MTA person that be treating those workers bad. That's the MTA person that didn't want to give the vice president a definition and tried to talk to him condescending so he couldn't protect his workers. I want you guys to feel the same damn amount of embarrassment, even more than how you treat these damn workers here. I want you guys to feel the same goddamn thing. So when you walk into your workplace and people looking at you, I want them to know exactly who you are. I want them to know how evil you are. The same way y'all embarrass our workers in that arbitration suite every goddamn day, pulling them down there for discipline that shouldn't even be warranted, as if there's two different rule books between us and supervisors and everyone else. That same level of damn embarrassment, you're going to feel it soon too. And I know and you know what? They try to, oh, your little platform. Oh, I'm gonna show you what this little platform do. Goddamn. Oh, I'm gonna show you what this. Oh, Tremel, you trying to do this for your followers? You goddamn right. You trying to do it for your overseers. I don't understand. I overstand. Yes, so I'm gonna put you on the screen for my little, just my little multi-million followers a month. Just my little multi-million followers. Y'all got the nerve to talk to me like that. Oh, goddamn. Goddamn. Watch your goddamn mouth. Watch your mouth. I can't wait to. Oh, I'm getting so pumped right now. Cause I'm gonna give y'all the treatment. I'm gonna give y'all the full scope treatment. I'm gonna do a Reels. I'm gonna do a YouTube. I'm gonna do a TikTok. I'm gonna do a Twitter. Oh, y'all go get the full layout. Y'all go get the full layout, baby. The full layout. Mm, 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 mm. Woo. Just thinking about it right now gets me excited. The full layout, baby. And to everybody that's watching today, I will be releasing a video. Side, I'm finished with that. Let me finish with that. I got some other interesting news for you guys. I'm going to do a video talking about the contract. There's a lot of wrong things out there. There's a lot of misinformation out there. There's a lot of gaslighting propaganda out there. And I am going to tell you guys what the real deal is, right? Because now that I'm on this side, it's like y'all don't even know how. First of all, y'all trying to throw the president up under the bus. He hasn't done anything wrong yet. I mean, it's bizarre, but I'm gonna give y'all the truth of what's happening because people saying, "Yo, what's going on with negotiations?" Anybody who asks me what's going on with negotiations right now don't know they ass from their elbows. They don't know what they talking about. So there's so much misinformation out there. I'm going to meticulously show you guys what's going on. Now we go talk about the nurse strike. We're going to talk about the Taylor law. We're going to talk about what's going on. I can't put too much information out there because people want to know what's the strategy on the internet. But the strategy should be spoken inside the union meetings because management is not broadcasting a strategy. Why should we broadcast ours? Then you got silliness. Oh, the union meeting should be zoomed and all this. Oh my God. We got so much stuff to talk about tonight. So much stuff to talk about. But yeah, no more playing nice with the MTA. They are some evil people. I've never seen the MTA in such horrible positions, morale wise. Morale wise. And like I said, coincidentally, y'all may not know, but New York City Transit is ran by mostly black leaders, bosses, MTA managers, executive managers. Most of them are black. The shot callers are black. So it's not about race. It's about competence. It's not about race. It's about competence. Lord have mercy. Hmm. So yes, I will be. I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna make an example out of one manager first before I get on everybody else's ass. Uh, but like I said, I will be talking about the contract today. I will be talking about the past. Because like I said, there's a lot of misinformation out there by people who don't mean the union, don't mean you any good, right? They never built nothing in their life. They never established nothing. Everything was excuses. I never made excuses. I built what I wanted to see. You know when they say be that change that you want to see? I built it. I did something that nobody did ever in life. I won an executive union spot, fired without campaigning. Nobody never did that before. I wasn't on the property since 2/21, 2023, and still won my election. People say, oh, Roger didn't do that. Roger did not do that. Right? He didn't do that at all. And we're going to talk about striking. We're going to take it all the way back to Roger time when he sold the building and what happened after he sold the building and all this stuff. I'm gonna talk about these things. I'm probably gonna break these videos up in sections just so you guys could really absorb what I need to say, the truth. The truth. All right. But check this out. I will be dropping a YouTube video today talking about the contract. So make sure y'all follow my YouTube page, Progressive Action. Follow my YouTube page, Progressive Action. I'm going to tell the truth of what's going on because all these flyers, 5%, $5, we go talk about that. And we just go put the truth out there. But we have to remember that we only have one enemy, and that's the MTA. As union, we got other times to fight each other. This is not the time for us to fight each other. This is not the time to put out misinformation. This is not the time to gaslight. This is the time for us to come together, fight the MTA, get the contract that we are going to fight for, because there's a difference between what we deserve and what we're willing to fight for. The MTA feel that we deserve nothing, right? Or we deserve the bare minimum. And that's what they feel like we deserve, and they control that. But we get more by showing what we're willing to fight for. And I'm going to leave it there. So make sure y'all follow my YouTube page, Progressive Action, and the escalation against the executive management is going to happen very soon, since they said, for my little following. We go see. We're going to see. We're going to see about my little following. See. Oh, we go see, baby. Mm-hmm. But I'll catch you guys later.